to the Spring 2016 Texas Tech University Commencement Exercises. Please join me in thanking the Texas Tech Commencement Band and conductor Dr. Sarah McCoyne, Director of Bands, for their participation in this afternoon's ceremonies. The Texas Tech Commencement Band is provided for today's exercises through the auspices of the Office of the President of Texas Tech University. Now entering the United Supermarkets Arena, the mace of Texas Tech, the symbol of the university. The mace bearer is Dr. Mayuk Das, Associate Professor of Marketing, Jerry S. Rawls College of Business. Following the mace is the faculty banner. The banner bearer is Dr. Brian Ott, Chairperson and Professor of Communication Studies, College of Media and Communication. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the faculty of Texas Tech University, led by University Marshals Dr. Mark Moore and Dr. Ann Prouty. Now entering the United Supermarkets Arena, the stage party, led by University Marshals Dr. Barry McCool, Chair of the Convocations Committee, and Laura Heinz, Chair-elect of the Convocations Committee. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated and welcome the spring 2016 graduating class of Texas Tech University, led by University Marshals Dr. Susan Tomlinson, Dr. Catherine Jai, Katie Langford, and Lu Yang. Now entering the United Supermarkets arena, the University Library's banner, the banner bearer is Heidi Winkler. Entering the United Supermarkets arena, degree candidates from the Jerry S. Rawls College of Business. The banner bearer is Sarah Abbott. Entering the United Supermarkets arena, degree candidates from the College of Media and Communication. The banner bearer is Colby Shane Ward. Entering the United Supermarkets arena, degree candidates from the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources. The banner bearer is Caitlin Littleton. Entering the United Supermarkets arena, degree candidates from the Honors College. The banner bearer is Grace Junley Hugh. United Supermarkets arena, degree candidates from university programs. The banner bearer is Denton Douglas Shaw.
Good afternoon. Please rise and join us in singing the national anthem, conducted by Dr. Sarah McCoy, Director of Bands, sung by Ms. Sarah Baumgardner, who received a Bachelor of Music this morning. Please be seated. Thank you. I'm John Opperman, Interim President of Texas Tech University. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this, the May 2016 commencement of the Colleges of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources, Business Administration, Media and Communication, Honors College, University Programs, and Wind Energy. I'd like to introduce the members of our stage party first, but please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Mr. John Esparza, member of the Board of Regents. Mr. Mark Lanier, founder of Lead Litigation Counsel, Lanier Law Firm, and our commencement speaker today. Chancellor Robert Duncan, Texas Tech University System. Dr. Lawrence Skuvenek, Provost and Senior Vice President. Dr. Michael Farmer, Faculty Senate President. Mr. Ben Monticello, Staff Senate President. Mr. Benjamin Sharp, President of the Student Government Association. Dr. Eric Hake, Foreign Professor Representative. Dr. Susan Tomlinson, Teaching Academy Representative. Dr. Jeff Mercer, Associate Dean of the Rawls College of Business. Dr. David Perlmutter, Dean of the College of Media and Communication. Dr. Michael San Francisco, Dean of the Honors College. Dr. Michael Gallion, Dean of College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources. Dr. Juan Munoz, Senior Vice President for Institutional Diversity and Vice Provost. Dr. Bella Carr-Gerlich, Dean of Libraries. And Dr. Guy Lonergan, Interim Vice President for Research. Please join me in recognizing these distinguished. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. John Esparza of the Board of Regents, who will give the welcome on behalf of the board.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Texas Tech University in the United Supermarkets Arena. Today, on behalf of Texas Tech University System Board of Regents, I bring you greetings. First, I want to welcome all our guests to this beautiful campus, especially to all our parents here today, not just for your role of support in raising these fine young men and women before you, but congratulations are also in order for so many of our moms and dads out there who will now see your graduates get brand new jobs. You too get a raise. To all family members and friends joining us today, welcome to our home. And for any siblings out there looking for an excellent college education, look no further than this fine institution of higher learning. Now, I live in Austin, Texas. Now, trust me, it's nice to get out from behind the burnt orange curtain and be back here amongst my Red Raider family, I'll tell you that. Today is a time of celebration, not only for those of you here in the stands and on the floor today, but also for those of us on this stage, this stellar faculty, our administration who have invested themselves in each and every one of our graduates. And as a Texas Tech alumnus, fellow Red Raider, I share that excitement, and I recall being in your shoes and walking across this stage very vividly, just like it was yesterday. On behalf of the entire Board of Regents, I want to pay tribute to those of you receiving your diplomas today. The fact that you are here is a sign of your commitment, your dedication. You set forth on achieving a goal several years ago, and today marks that milestone, that job well done. You earned this degree, and through hard work, determination, and a sprinkling of grace from a higher authority, no doubt, you have now realized that goal. Look around this beautiful arena and all the support in this room. We are all here to congratulate you. Now, I know this is a bittersweet moment for you too. While you are eager to enter the next phase of your life, I'm sure that many of you are already thinking fondly of the wonderful memories you created right here at Texas Tech. There are those lifelong friends you made, those favorite restaurants, social activities. Maybe you participated in an academic, social, spirit, or even spiritual organization. Maybe you played sports, marched in the going band. Or maybe you will just simply miss the relationships formed here during late night study sessions, those friends you made while working on group projects. But let me tell you, the longer you are away from Texas Tech, the more you will realize that it's those little things, those thousands of little memories forged right here on the high plains that make being a Red Raider so very special. And take it from me, once you've been in the working world a few years, you'll be wishing for that spring break, that long winter recess, or that summer vacation. You will come to realize how special the traditions are that hold Red Raiders together and make us, in many respects, family. Someday you'll be in a faraway city and you'll see that double T on the back of the car in front of you, and the Matador song will play in your head, and something inside of you will leap to recognition. You'll get that instant urge, that sun's up, guns up. From this day forward, that pride stays deep in your heart, and because of that, you will become a part of another Texas Tech tradition. You'll be part of a tradition of graduates who have left Texas Tech to become leaders in their fields, leaders in their communities, and of course, leaders of their families. May all of you also come to realize that leadership instilled right here is but a gift given to you by those who follow. This ceremony today signifies you as someone willing to lead. Have humility, have courage, inspire the confidence of those who will follow you, and they will follow you. May you all go from this place to find many successes. That's our prayer for all of you today. Be leaders of your families, your communities, corporations, states, and even this great nation. And when you do, don't forget, never forget where you came from. Whether your career paths lead you to the far stretch of the world or just a few blocks down University Avenue, always remember the words of the Matador song, strive for honor evermore. You do that, you will always find success in everything you do. So keep in touch, and remember, you are always welcome here at home. May God bless you, and through you, may He continue to bless this country, our beloved state, this fine institution. Go Tech.
Now it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Robert Duncan, Chancellor of the Texas Tech University System, who will address graduates, faculty, and members of the audience.
Thank you, Dr. Opperman. I wish we could fill this stadium for all of our basketball games the way we filled it today. This kind of reminds me of the Oklahoma game. How many of you were at the Oklahoma game? That was a good game. Gave me chill bumps the whole game. This is probably one of our largest walking classes since I've been here for sure, but I think forever, as the number of students have chosen to come back and walk, get your diploma, shake our hands. This is a really exciting time. We do have Dr. Mitchell and the physical therapy team back for all of us who've been shaking hands this weekend. It's really exciting, though, to look you in the eye and say congratulations and thank you for being a Texas Tech Red Raider. You know, from the moment that you stepped on this campus and maybe even before, we said to you, from here, it's possible. I was on the back porch this morning drinking coffee, and I realized that this is the 40th anniversary of the day I graduated from Texas Tech back in 1976. Many men and women have sat right where you're sitting today and have made many, many dreams come true. People like Scott Pelley from Lubbock, Texas, who anchors the CBS Evening News. People like Ginger Carrick from El Paso, who is a flight director at NASA, the first female flight director at NASA. People like Susan Graham from Midland, who is among the foremost mezzo-sopranos in the world. People like Ed Whitaker, who worked part-time for Southwestern Bell while he was in the College of Engineering here at Texas Tech University, became the CEO of Southwestern Bell, later AT&T, and later General Motors. People like Wayne Isom, the world's most famous heart surgeon, who did the heart surgery from Idalou, Texas, by the way, who did the heart surgery on Larry King and David Letterman. People like Michael Gibbert, who climbed his way up the ladder to become the head of the cotton breeding division of Bayer Crop Science right here in Lubbock. And thanks to him, we have those facilities here on our campus. I could go on for an hour giving you examples of people just like you who have sat in those chairs and who have risen to greatness. You know, there's another thing. Regent Esparza talked about the double T. This is the greatest networking tool in the world. Last week I was in Dallas driving down the North Tollway, and I was passed by some Red Raider. I don't know how fast they might have been going at the time, but I saw this on the back of their car, and I sped up to catch them, about 85. I guess there's probably a statute of limitations on that. But the point of it is that we had something in common. I didn't know that person. I gave him a guns up, and he knew who I was. Not my name, but the fact that we had this connection at Texas Tech University. And you know, on the tollway or on the LA freeway or wherever you are, is not the only place you're going to see people in the political arena or people that are Texas Tech folks. You'll see them in the political arena. You'll see them in the operating room. You'll see them in the pharmacy. You'll see them in the courthouse. You'll see them at the Capitol. You'll see them as members of the president's cabinet. We don't have a president yet. Maybe this is the class that'll give us the first president of the United States of America. You're supposed to clap. We have alumni that do very good things. Our speaker today, Mark Lanier, I call him now the toolbox lawyer, but he is one of the foremost litigators in this country, and you'll really enjoy what he has and the words of wisdom he has to give you today. As you go around the campus, you see a lot of buildings named for people. And many of you have scholarships named after fellow alumni. How many of you in the audience have had at some point in time a scholarship here at Texas Tech University? Those scholarships are the result of alumni who love this university and wanted to invest in you to become successful graduates of this university. And that's how our university grows. If you go around the campus and you look at the names on these buildings, such as the Ed Whitaker College of Engineering, over at the Jerry Rawls College of Business, the Fraser Alumni Pavilion, the Mackenzie Marquette Alumni Center, the Mark and Becky Lanier Center for Professional Development. Those are the result of significant gifts to this university and investments in you. And that's how this university becomes greater than it is today, is through the support of donors, support of its alumni. So I encourage you, as you begin your careers, it doesn't have to be great amounts, but whatever amount that you can send back to support students who are seeking the same opportunities that you are will be greatly appreciated and welcome. Because of the past and also because of the present, our future is a little brighter thanks to each of you. Congratulations on your accomplishments today. This is your time. Wreck 'em.
Thank you, Chancellor Duncan. I'm proud to introduce this year's commencement speaker. Since graduating from the Texas Tech University School of Law in 1984, Mark Lanier's impact on the legal world has been remarkable. His peers and media consistently recognize him among the country's greatest leading legal minds. The National Law Journal has twice named him one of the top 10 trial attorneys and one of the 100 most influential lawyers in America in the decade. The New York Times described Mark Lanier as one of the top civil trial lawyers in America, and Texas Lawyer magazine named him one of the top 25 lawyers of the past 25 years. A recipient of the coveted Clarence Darrow Award, he was named for 10 consecutive years to U.S. News World Report's Best Lawyers in America. All these honors are well-deserved for Mark Lanier, and he's been a great supporter of Texas Tech. Now, he did say he was going to use some props today. We're not sure what those things are. He did promise there were no fireworks involved, but we do have the fire department on alert just in case. I can't guarantee that those of you in the first few rows aren't in a splash zone, so be ready. We did ask that he not do anything inappropriate, and he did promise that he would not show any video of the presidential debates. So I think we're good. Welcome, Mark Lanier.
Okay, so this is the fourth time this weekend I've gotten to give a commencement address. We had two of these yesterday. We had one this morning, and you are the last one because they told me they save the best for last. Good friends of ours growing up in Lubbock, Lee and Susan Johnson, have their son Evan out there somewhere. They said he'd have on a black hat, so I wouldn't fail to see him. There he is. He told me the same thing, best for last. So congratulations on being here. Congratulations on not just graduating today, but being the very best graduating class of Texas Tech University. Yes, I have props. Look, you guys have worked really, really hard. You've taken out student loans. You've had jobs. Your parents have had major surgery in their hip pocket, all so that you could be here and experience what you're experiencing today and have the tools that you need to build a better world, a better community, to build a life for yourself and your family. So I went to my local Texas Tech store and got my black and white toolbox so that I could talk to you about some of the tools you have that I hope you'll use in your life. So here they are. Let's get them out and let's have a little chat about them. There is a stud finder in here, but it broke when y'all walked in the room. It went haywire, so I'm not going to use that. I will start out, however, with some different opportunities. You're going to love this. This is the business school, right? We've got y'all in here. Shout if you're business school. Okay, and we've got a number of others. I'll get to y'all too. This is called a crowbar. This works on a theory of leverage. If you have something that you need to move, it only works if you've got a leverage point. But if you've got a leverage point, you can move the world if your crowbar's big enough. Here's the key. You are going to need to leverage yourself to be all you can be in this life. And when I say leverage yourself, I'm not talking about anything untoward. I'm talking about living smart, taking stock of who you are and what you've got. But those resources you've got include your school, your friends, your family, your family's friends. And you're going to need to rely upon that network as you go out and find your place in the world. It's not a bad thing to do. It's a good thing to do. Leverage is something we all need. What else do we have? We've got, oh, I love this. This is called a level. In fact, if you're from Levelland, I understand this was actually your mascot in high school. A level is a marvelous tool for showing if something's in balance. You can use it to see if a picture is hung straight. You can use it to see if a lawyer is crooked. You can use it for just about anything you want if you're trying to determine balance. I want you to lead a balanced life. Don't get so involved in your career that you forget you have a family. Don't get so involved in your family that you forget you have a career. There is balance in this life, and the challenge for all of us is to find it and to live it. I tell this story of a lawyer I worked for one time who said to me, called me into his office, and he said, Mark, he says, you've got the tools to be an A-plus lawyer. He said, I can count the number of A-plus lawyers in Texas on my hand. But you, Mark, will never be an A-plus lawyer if you don't change something about your life. He said, the most you're going to be is an A, and maybe just an A-minus lawyer, if you don't quit regarding your family. He said, my daughter's 13, and I've never been to one of her birthday parties because I'm working. He says, you need to leave your family alone, forget them, and concentrate on your job. Do you understand me? And I said, oh, I understand what you're saying. And inside I was thinking, this is so cool. I can be an A-minus lawyer and still have a family. I was really stoked. And I got to practice law long enough to help him on his third divorce. Get you a good pair of gloves, because life is hard work. It's a hands-on job. You can't delegate your life to anybody else. You've got to do it yourself. And when I was little, I could pay my little sister $25 to clean up my room. But since then, it's just about ended. She charges a lot more now. And I've had to learn to do a lot of things myself because this is a hands-on life. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty and to get involved and to do it yourself. In that regard, get you a good scrub brush. Make yourself really good at not only cleaning up your mess, but cleaning up the messes of others. How many of you want to have a job one day? You want to be invaluable? You learn how to clean up not just after yourself, but after other people. And I'm not talking about taking their lunch trash to the dumpster. I'm talking about leaving whatever project you do in a better shape than anyone imagined it would be. And if someone else messes up the project, you fixing it. Now, it's not all easy, and that's why we have this tool. This is a clamp, okay? Now, I don't know if you know what a clamp is, but a clamp is good at holding things together. And you're going to need to know how to hold it together, especially when someone's putting the screws to you. You're going to need to know that because there are a lot of cheap tools that make you think they're going to help you hold life together, but it's not going to last. I've represented more lawyers than I know, more people than I know, because of trouble they've gotten into by turning to alcohol and drugs to help them hold it together. Develop strong tools, good tools for holding it together, a network of good and reliable friends, good resources, spiritual resources, whatever you can find that helps you have what it takes to hold it together, and your life will be richer. These are called tin snips. Unless you're a veterinarian, then you don't want to know what it snips. But I will tell you this. There are some things you need to cut out of your life. Today, you're a college graduate. You can put behind you some of the stuff that you've been knowing, well, I probably need to put that behind me one day, because you're a college graduate. Now, that doesn't mean life is all of a sudden horrible. It's actually pretty good if you do it right. But don't be afraid to take out the things in life that you need to get rid of. Oh, here's a good one. Goo Gone. Now, I've tried this on some of the people I don't like, and it has not made them disappear. But it really does wonders for your car. Let me tell you one thing Goo Gone cannot remove. It will never remove a stain on your reputation. Value your reputation. Be known as someone who's responsible, as someone who's kind, as someone who does a really good job, as someone who regards others either better than yourself or at least as good as yourself. You don't want to be haughty. You don't want to have the reputation of someone who thinks they're better than everyone else. I mean, if you're around an Aggie, that's okay. But normally, I'm just joking. I know we've got probably Aggies in here, but they didn't get it anyway, so it doesn't matter. I better move on. This is a chisel. A chisel is for detail work. There are some people who have jobs where the details matter. And if details matter, you need to be a detail person. You know what this is? This is a charging cable for my cell phone. They sell these now at the tool store because one of the most important tools I have is my phone. How many of you have an Apple iPhone? How many of you have one of the other kinds? Either way, it's a smartphone. And it's something when I was sitting out there, these many decades ago, after we were through chasing the dinosaurs, we came in here. And we never dreamed we'd have a cell phone in our pocket, much less one that was a computer. Times change. Right now, you're cutting edge. Always be cutting edge. Don't peak today. Don't make today the best you've ever been. Every day, wake up and strive to be better. Strive to learn something new. Strive to develop a new talent or a new skill. You'll be amazed where it will take you. What else? We got all this stuff. Oh, this is really good. Do you know what this is? A guy from the last session from Kentucky shouted out, musical instrument. And I guess if you're in a hillbilly band, it may be, you know, wah, but it's a wood saw. And carpenters are well aware of the fact that once you make a cut, you can't undo it. The expression, I've cut this same board 3 times, it's still too short. You cannot undo it once you've done it. And that's the way it is with some of life. The maxim for a carpenter is measure twice, cut once. Because you want to be prepared knowing that some of the decisions you make are irreversible. There are some things you will do with your life that you can't turn around and redo. There's no rewind button for certain aspects of life. So I don't say this to make you scared, because I think boldness has its place in our life. But I tell you to make you thoughtful. Be thoughtfully bold. Grab what you can and proceed forward with due care. Last tool. This is my trusty red and black extension cord. Red and black because those are the only 2 colors appropriate on a day like today. An extension cord to remind you of something. There is a power you will have in your life if you stay plugged in to your school, to the friends you've made here, to the professors you've gotten to know here. If you will stay plugged in, who knows, maybe 40 years later, you'll be some old lawyer standing up here pulling a bunch of tools out of a toolbox, speaking to the next generation. Or maybe 40 years later, you'll be a parent sitting out and watching your child graduate from this institution. And that's probably about when most of you will be through paying off your student loans anyway. So it's going to be pretty fresh in your mind. Either way, we are all, or many of us are familiar with the teaching that to whom much is given, much is expected. You guys have been given a tremendous set of tools by virtue of the education and experiences you've had here. I want to urge you to take those tools and use them to build your life in a way where you look back and you have a deeply contented smile. You'll leave the world a better place, and you will exceed all expectations. Congratulations, Texas Tech, graduating class 2016.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lanier, for your excellent address.
We will now proceed with the conferring of the degrees. Would all graduates please rise? Degrees are awarded to those who have successfully completed all requirements established by the university and the faculty of their colleges and departments. President Opperman, the candidates are recommended to you for conferring of the respective degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Skuvinik. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of Texas Tech University, I confer upon each of you the degree for which the Provost has recommended. You may now turn your tassels to the left. At this time, those of you that have an official Texas Tech Alumni Association class ring, you may turn your rings outward. Congratulations, graduates.
We will now proceed with the recognition of individual graduates. You will note that we have a table located at the west side of the stage. A representative from the Alumni Association will be handing each graduate a commemorative lapel pin as a graduation gift from the association, along with a complimentary one-year membership in the Texas Tech University Alumni Association, made possible by the Office of the President of Texas Tech University.
We will now recognize the candidates receiving the baccalaureate degree in the College of Business Administration.
The banner bearer for the Rawls College of Business is Sarah Abbott. She is graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Business Administration in Management. The following are graduating with a major in Accounting and Finance: Alyssa Danae Brown, Jared Allen Martin, cum laude, Taylor Ann Mosley, Jason Simon Najim. The following are graduating with a major in Accounting and International Business: Yvonne Michelle Lopez. The following are graduating with a major in Energy, Commerce, and Finance: Wilson Beck Despain, cum laude. Trenton Michael Dickerson. Blake Christopher Harvey, magna cum laude. Jarrett William Horan. The following are graduating with a major in Energy, Commerce, and Marketing: Danielle Pena Alfaro, cum laude. The following are graduating with a major in Finance and General Business: Kojo Pra. The following are graduating with a major in Finance and International Business: Rebecca Moreno, magna cum laude. Receiving a Bachelor of Business Administration in Finance and Management, summa cum laude with honors from the Honors College: Derek Allen Loth. The following are graduating with a major in Finance and Marketing: Nicole Barrios. Sarah Elaine Scarborough, summa cum laude. Weldon Connor Wurstifer. Receiving a Bachelor of Business Administration in International Business and Management, cum laude and with honors from the Honors College: Tyler T. Barron. The following are graduating with a major in International Business and Marketing: Sydney Lynn Alto. Connor Joseph McNeese, cum laude. Erin Rose Mitchell, cum laude. Brooke Michelle Needham. The following are graduating with a major in Management Information Systems and International Business. Jake Ryan Singleton. The following are graduating with a major in Management and Accounting. Blake Nicole Burns. The following are graduating with a major in Marketing and Management. Bailey Paige Anderson. Tia Marie Unga DeChero. Jace Christopher Bidwell. Melissa Claire Backburn, magna cum laude. Justin Ryan Blue, cum laude. Travis Ryan Bonner. Gloria Angelica Cardenas. Michelle Cass-Stevens. Caroline Christman. Anna Rochelle Daniels, cum laude. Emily Faye Diard. Amber Jean Dugan, magna cum laude. Brooke Catherine Haga. Courtney Nicole Hall, summa cum laude. Holly A. Hawkins, magna cum laude. Austin K. Hinkle. Reed Walker Hitchcock. Brady Joseph Hochstein. Sydney Renee Heimer, magna cum laude. Jeremy Ross Jones. Morgan Jeanette Kelsey. Kelsey Dawn Catulin, cum laude. Jeremy Andrew Krakowski. Kirsten Nicole Krieg. Ashley Nicole Lillis. Haley Ann Lofton, cum laude. Anna Marie Lofton, cum laude. Garrett Cameron Madlena, magna cum laude. Johanna Elizabeth Mercado. Jordan McNeil Myers. Joshua Hunter Perry. Sydney Alexis Phillips. Bryson Lane Riley. Carson Andrew Roy. Nicole Lee Thorson, cum laude. Kinsey Marie Tollett. Macy Turner. Victoria Nicole Uresti. Alexis Peña Villarreal. Leah Marie Weidert. Tori L. Willman, cum laude. William Russell Young. The following are graduating with a major in accounting. Nathaniel Austin Aguilar. Reed Jefferson Aitken. Christopher Arroyo. Cole Thomas Bangford. Bryant Lane Burleson. Lance Taylor Coker. Stephanie Page Cole. Michael Dane Christiani. Shannon Carolyn Davidson. Trevor Addison Fredericks. Matthew Anthony Garcia. Breckenridge Dean Golden. Matthew Davis Grant. Timothy Henry Grantham. Blake Michael Grewing. Jennifer Lacey Hendricks. Linda Erisbeth Hernandez. Aaron Alexis Hillman. Charles Hanson Horan. Mitchell Bradford Johnson, cum laude. Jonghoon Ryan Lee. Wanda Lilevante, cum laude. Joseph Aaron Looney. Sofia Isabel Maese. Laura Ann Matson. Cody Russell Mills. Nur Ani Mukti, magna cum laude. Mario Leon Guerrero Perez. Receiving a Bachelor of Business Administration in Accounting, summa cum laude, and with honors from the Honors College, Nia Simone Pierce. Andrew David Roberson. Alice Todd Robles. Robert Thomas Ross. Michelle Nicole Shutter. Mitchell Menate Taylor. Benjamin Scott Teal. Christine Tran. Gwen Desmial Viban. Ashley S. Wright. The following are graduating with a major in Energy Commerce. Thomas Jeffrey Armstrong. Nicole Perry Bullington, cum laude. Stephen Clayton Calhoun. Oliver Forbes Cho, cum laude. Harrison Douglas Detton, summa cum laude. Stephen Thomas Doling. Chad Michael Irvin, cum laude. Jacob Newton Ford, cum laude. Kayla Rochelle Gorski, summa cum laude. Jessica Elizabeth Lee Green. Ethan James Gross. William Regis Guthrie. Haley Marie Hargrove. Evan Gregory Hayes. Dominic Simone Holt. Michael William Hurlbutt, cum laude. Drake Daniel Isola. Sabrina Sue Jamal, cum laude. Robert Evan Johnson, magna cum laude. Samuel George Jones, cum laude. Ronald James Kendall Jr. Jennifer Julia McDonald. Travis Wade Maka. Richard Cole Mojesic. Receiving a Bachelor of Business Administration in Energy Commerce, magna cum laude with honors from the Honors College, Emma Murchison. Mason Reed Payne. Receiving a Bachelor of Business Administration in Energy Commerce with honors from the Honors College, Reagan Lynn Portalatin. Griffin Calder Rice. Tyler Carr Roach, cum laude. Ryan Matthew Ruff. Elizabeth Slaughter, magna cum laude. Chandler Thomas Stoner. Mara M. Tonroy, cum laude. Austin Carr Vincent. Ance Frederick Waller, Jr. Taylor T. Ward. David Glenn Watson, cum laude. Jeffrey John Westerheide, Jr. Danielle Elizabeth Wright. Clay Thomas Youngblood, cum laude. The following are graduating with a major in finance. Katie Leanne Adams, summa cum laude. Trevor Austin Barnes. Braden Tyler Barnett. Tyler R. Barris, cum laude. Brooke Elizabeth Bangford. Haley Paige Bick. Preston James Bowling. Will Parker Breedlove. Spencer John Buckner. James Blythe Burns. Timothy William Carroll. McKenna Don Carson. Christopher Elliott Cash. Receiving a Bachelor of Business Administration and Finance, magna cum laude, and with honors from the Honors College, Sarah Beth Cowles. Craig Marshall Condon. Nicola Korkovic. Kelsey Morgan Cottrell, cum laude. Miller Ross Davis, cum laude. Dylan J. Donald, magna cum laude. Brittany K. Dorn. Austin Robert Durham. Kayla Deanne Eaton. Jared Andrew Everett. Bryson Cody Folks. Haley Michelle Gann. David Alonso Hall. Addison Jane Herman. Christopher Michael Resco. Shannon Michelle Huante, cum laude. Ryan Elliott Hutchins. Coleman Hunter Miller Jensen, cum laude. Bradley Keith Johnson. Paul Diller Johnson. Shannon Rose Jost, cum laude. Casey Wayne Kellums. Jesse Myson Kazuski. Alexander Justin Lars, summa cum laude. Connor Clayton Longest, cum laude. Guillermo Carlos Lopez, magna cum laude. Samuel McWhorter Moore. John Douglas Moore III, summa cum laude. Connor Daniel Neal. Juan Pablo Para Vasquez. Umang D. Patel. Philip Ross Peavy. Mitchell Thomas Perda. Gage Michael Robertson. Eric Antonio Rueda. Connor Joseph Ruta, cum laude. Zachary Connor Scott, cum laude. Eric Michael Schaefer. Harrison Shaner Ship. Jose Alfredo Sosa. Austin M. Studebaker, cum laude. Ryan Drew Thurman. Kinsey Ryan Watkins. Receiving a Bachelor of Business Administration and Finance, summa cum laude, and with honors from the Honors College, Mitchell A. Williams. Francisco Porto Zambon, cum laude. Yaroslav Zerabuk. The following are graduating with a major in General Business. Ethan Michael Brown. Ernesto Camacho. Garrison Ray Dean. Corbin Alexander Deschong. Ray Don Goodhart. Receiving a Bachelor of Business Administration in General Business, magna cum laude, and with honors from the Honors College, Ahmad Omar Hadri. Receiving a Bachelor of Business Administration in General Business, summa cum laude, and with honors from the Honor College, Matthew Paul Heinrich. Receiving a Bachelor of Business Administration in General Business, cum laude, and with honors from the Honors College, Austin Farrell Martin. Waylon J. Potter. Brandon Douglas Stone. Garrett Evan Strickland. The following are graduating with a major in International Business. Dylan Michael Burney. Maria de la Paz Garcia. Receiving a Bachelor of Business Administration in International Business, cum laude, and with honors from the Honors College, Catherine Rose Vasicek. Elena Mercedes Waterman. Michael Alvarez Wilson. The following are graduating with a major in management. Reese James Anderson. Stephanie Nicole Assarian. Casey Jean Bass. Ryan Matthew Bazar. John Martin Bell. Hunter Lewis Bernays. Caitlin Elizabeth Bertelson. Krista Lynn Beatonbow. Miles Jefferson Bradley. Caitlin Ashley Brownlee. George Delbert Bruner. Herbert Castilleja. Lacey Jean Conklin. Cameron Thomas Cook. Matthew Wayne Davenport. Micah Camille DeCure. Jennifer Nicole Dockweiler. Foster Wayne Donnell. Kalechi U. Egby. Erin Nicole Erskine. Brent Christian Forsyth. Omar Fuentes. Logan Dallas Green. Kylie Alyssa Grimshaw. Ashlyn Elida Hargraves. Johnny Lionel Haynes. Carter Matthews Hewlett. Austin Randall Hughes, cum laude. Erica Ray Jackson. Jesse Ward Johnson. Ashlyn Rochelle Jones, magna cum laude. Allie Sloan Kenny. Kendra Elizabeth Kimberlin. Amber Michelle Luna, cum laude. David Stephen Lyons. Brian Morton Mathis. Logan Christopher May. Madison Nicole McMullen, cum laude. Jonathan Umberto Medina. Brittany Nicole Nail. Kenneth Zane Peeler. Trace Bryant Neighbors. Ebenezer Oluwapalumi Olaleri Oke. Receiving a Bachelor of Business Administration and Management, summa cum laude, and with honors from the Honors College, Sugat Parajuli. Ashley Taylor Peterson. Destry Robert Quiros. Joshua David Ringenberger. Kristen Rivera, magna cum laude. Justin William Ross. Juan Angel Sainz Jr. Ryan Robert Sanchez. Kendall Lane Center. Justin Lloyd Smith. Jake Allen Snyder. Kendall Brooks Stacks. Kesiania Alexandrovna Stepankina. Robert Tabbitt. Nicholas Stephen Thomas. Hector V. Trejo. Christopher Lanthier Trimble. Daniel Alberto Irebe Jr. Caleb Aaron Veith. Cade Brian Vineyard. Dylan Thomas White. Kristen Elizabeth Will. Kelsey Lynn Williams. The following are graduating with a major in Management Information Systems. Shariar Ahmed. Matthew Edward Anderson. Receiving a Bachelor of Business Administration in Management Information Systems, magna cum laude, and with honors from the Honors College, Cesar Velasco Aquino. Christian Arroyo. Brandon Pierce Andrews. Slade Joseph Birkenfeld, magna cum laude. Cody Lee Braun. Joseph Walter Collins. Corbin Charles Culotta. Amber Nicole Delgado. Thomas Patrick Hall, cum laude. Taylor Don Hamilton. Receiving a Bachelor of Business Administration in Management Information Systems, summa cum laude, and with honors from the Honors College, Kristen Elizabeth Helscher. August Joseph Otafer. Abhi Kumar. Jacob Peter Mayer. Jonathan Reed McCraney. Receiving a Bachelor of Business Administration and Management Information Systems, magna cum laude, and with honors from the Honors College, Kyle Jordan Milne. Jackson Mark Malone. Ori Ryan Nicholson, cum laude. Ezra J. Pina. Victor Julian Prado. Peter Ferguson Shaw. Kendall Renee Shoulders. Bianca Olga Solano. Sean Matthew Steer. Roger Philemon Valdez Jr., magna cum laude. Brian J. Walsh, cum laude. Jamie Deanne Wolf, cum laude. The following are graduating with a major in marketing: Colin Reed Alexander. Mitchell Riley Anderson. Philip E. Arundel. Cody Dean Arnovi. John Wesley Barnett. Dylan James Beal. David William Byer. Morgan Alicia Boone. Colton Lane Bradshaw. Valerie Carmen Briley. Allison Margaret Brusa. Kenzie Lee Buchanan. Alyssa Marie Cardone. Nicholas Frank Chapetta, cum laude. Amy Elizabeth Claiborne. Hunter Stephen Cleveland. Parker K. Coffey, magna cum laude. Brian Alden Cohn. Spencer Russell Cook. Cole Bryce Covington. Lauren Marie Cosi. Matthew David Damo. William Travis Dennis. Margaret Diane Dixon. Molly Catherine Dondero. Shannon Lee Doyle. Michael James Dunn. Ryan Lee Duran. Shannon Marie Durkin, magna cum laude. Cordero Tony Edwards. Michael Anthony Engelhart. Macy Elizabeth Eubank. Sierra Taylor Forgy. Abigail N. Fortson. Danielle Lee Foster. Joshua Andrew Fritz. Chloe Kim Gold. Lindsay Marie Graves. Kimberly Marie Grewatz. Ashley Elizabeth Guevara. Anna Eliza Hadlock. Bryce Allen Hansen. Haley Victoria Harden. Esia Darnell Hawkins, cum laude. Daniel Richard Hines. Amanda Page Logic. Emily Brooks Horton. Gillian Nicole Hubenek. Charles Ryan Hughes. Samuel Kemp Humanek. Anna Elizabeth Hutchins. Kayla Renee Ingram. Elsie Michelle Johnson. Nyla Jeanette Jones. Andrew Ryan Kinney. Jessica Elaine Kessler. Allison Catherine Kiefer, magna cum laude. Mark Alexander Killen, cum laude. James Ellis Kinney. Allison Christina Clem. Catherine Elizabeth Cook. William Daniel Kuntz. Lindsay Marie Kosansky, magna cum laude. Emily Janae Latham. Dylan Scott Law. Chase Jordan Magnus. Christopher Joseph Meyer. Haley Nicole Manatu. Meredith Rose Mansour, cum laude. Forrest Blake Martin, summa cum laude. Shanice Marine Martin, cum laude. Chad Alexander Martinez. Allison Renee McCoy. Jennifer Lynn McElroy. Catherine Kendall McElhenney. Madison Renee Mead, cum laude. Ashton Lee Melton. Travis Raleigh Messerschmidt. Ryan Michael Miller. Rachel Ann Millerin. Andrew Nicholas Mole. Casey Benjamin Mueller, cum laude. Kyle James Nylick. Kristen Elizabeth Oshner. Emily Kristen Pellerin, magna cum laude. Max Edward Perry, cum laude. Michaela Lane Pinkston, cum laude. Quentin Charles Polk. Michelle Folya Poretsky, cum laude. Kelvin Danielle Pruitt. J. Michael Rankin. Riley Douglas Rager. Rochelle Michelle Redden. Trenton Cantu Reese. Catherine S. Riddle, cum laude. Marissa Angela Rodriguez, cum laude. Madeline Nicole Salyer. Tyler Michael Scalzi. Peyton Shea Scherfenberg. Cooper Thomas Schur. Shelby Danae Schillerstrom. Lauren Michelle Schumann, cum laude. Samantha Ramsey Sharp. Emily Ann Shaver. Naomi J. Smith, cum laude. Matthew Michael Smith. Marcos Silviano Solis. Zach Taylor Stewart. William Jean Serber. Billy Renee Swearingen, cum laude. Megan Lynn Thompson. William Garrett Thompson. Yesenia Beatriz Torres. Brandon Matthew Turner. Dylan S. West. Receiving a Bachelor of Business Administration and Marketing, summa cum laude, and with highest honors from the Honors College, Bailey Brooke White. Meredith Ann Walvin. Jacob Andrew Wilhide, cum laude. Amber Nicole Yanez. And Casey Alexandra Zimmerman. Thank you, Peggy.
We will now recognize the candidates receiving the baccalaureate degree in the College of Media and Communication.
The banner bearer for the College of Media and Communication receiving a Bachelor of Arts in Electronic Media and Communications, Colby Shane Ward, summa cum laude with honors from the Honors College. Graduating with a degree in advertising, Alexis Mariah Anderson. Bailey Marie Beachy, magna cum laude. William Noah Bankston. Trent Roderick Borkman. Sarah Elizabeth Bohannon, cum laude. Savannah Brianne Boyd, magna cum laude. Benjamin Michael Cohen. Kaylin Nicole Cox, magna cum laude. Kara Elizabeth Crump. Megan Ann Curry. Towns Lynn Donovan, magna cum laude. Christopher John Eckhoff. Whitney Victoria Ford. Orhelius Luis Garcia. Jill Miata Cervantes. Stark Hunter Harl. Dane Herman. Samuel Judson Hopkins. Nathan Higdon. Charles Tanner Hum. Jacob Abbey. Marley Danae Ingham. Jeff Michael Martinez. Meredith Lee McBroom. Marcy Ann Meyer. Desmond Wylock Ung, cum laude. Valerie Celeste Partridge, magna cum laude. Hannah Marie Porter. Lane Christopher Raper. Tara Arlene Reese. Matthew William Roger. Aaron Joseph Rodriguez. Naomi Rosehart. Dakota Brian Sanchez. Philip R. Savard. Eric Logan Scharf. Kayla Marie Shea. Travis Austin Sims. Kagan J. Stanley. Alex Paisley Stedman, magna cum laude. Kathleen Tracy Sullivan, magna cum laude with honors from the Honors College. Pamela Nicole Tomalin. Theodore J. Vining. Lindsay Elizabeth Wheeler. Victoria Elise Young. Graduating with a degree in Communication Studies, Ainsley Danielle Brown. Candice May Clark. Riley Patrick Farrar. Mary Catherine Gimber, magna cum laude. Brian Austin Grannon. Ailey Janice Hansen. Jacob Lawrence Jackson, cum laude. Amber Renee Jamerson, magna cum laude. Kevin Michael O'Laughlin. Sydney Jones Riley. Campbell Tyler Roper, summa cum laude. Jimmy Wan. Spencer Clifford Webb. Ariana Tachina Aurora Whittington. Graduating with a degree in electronic media and communication, Shirley Maria Araza, cum laude. Parker Staten Baird. Lauren Elizabeth Braun. Daisy Lynn Brown. James Anthony Carter. Theodore Logan Cave. Ellen Patrice Chappelle. Angelo Aguilar Condes. Macy Michelle Evans. Megan Renee Fadley. Janae Brooke Fleming, cum laude. Christopher David Grubbs. Jacob Alexander Gidry. Kristen Nicole Helmberger. Cassandra Ann Hitchcock. Bobby Donald Holland. Haiti Nicole Hollifield, magna cum laude. Brendan Tate Hunton. Hadley Page Joyner. Brian Royston Lanning, magna cum laude. Grant Martin Ligon. Heather J. Lloyd. Daniel Lamar McLaurin. Sarah Catherine Meacham. Justin Scott Nusser. Nathan Vince Ortiz Jr. David Allen Patton. Jamie Danae Pierce. James Maitland Rutledge III. Gabrielle Diane Salazar. Daly K. Smith, cum laude. Leanna Mara Solis. Lauren Ashton Springfield. Stormy Sky Tarver. Allison Renee Terry, summa cum laude. Travis Nicholas Tustin. Jason T. Velez. Hannah Marie Westbrook, magna cum laude. Graduating with a degree in journalism, Nicole Ann Enriquez Casperson. Julie Nicole Castaneda. Everett Frazier Corder. Cameron Michelle Court. Nicole Carol Ann Kreitz. Preston Kemp Derrick. Emily Elise Hamilton. Hannah Joanne Hipp, summa cum laude. Victoria Monet Holloway, summa cum laude. Carly Ann Johnson. Victoria Elizabeth Landers. Madison Ann McCarty, magna cum laude with honors from the Honors College. Natalie Jamie Patricia Morales. Caitlin Mackenzie Nix. Graduating with a degree in Media Strategies, Patricia Brooke Adams, magna cum laude. Robin Bria Adams, summa cum laude. Leah Hannah Adler. Joshua Keith Adrian. Cody Philip Alexander. Justin Blake Alexander. Megan Renee Crane. Justin Kyle Crimmins. Bailey Elizabeth Greer. Nasim Nicole Hadari, magna cum laude. Anne Marie Aline Ingham. J.J. Lopez III. David Keith Lyons Jr. Allison Teresa Martin. Haight Anthony Martin, cum laude. Colin Andrew McLarty. Numalanga Yokai Matuma. Nicholas Samuel Ogilvie. Larry Lowell Polk III. Ronald Gene Schwartz III. Jonathan Charles Sharp. Austin Taylor Sosby. Graduating with a degree in public relations, Sarah Teresa Bailey. Nicole Amber Ngozi Baker. Mary Elizabeth Becker. Brooke Noel Bednar, summa cum laude. Berkeley K. Berry, cum laude. Haley Jordan Bishop, magna cum laude. Jessica Faith Brantley. Hayden Jean Brown. Carolyn Keating Campbell, cum laude. Emily Elizabeth Carper, cum laude. Nicholas M. Casillas. Maddie Tom Cobb. Brittany Ann Cook. Courtney Alyssa Craig, magna cum laude. Taylor Nicole Culver. Cody David DeRutter. Stephanie Azina Dye. Haz Alfredo Fierro, cum laude. Cynthia Guadalupe Gonzalez. Joshua Ryan Hutchison. Caitlin Elizabeth Jackson, cum laude. Dana McNamara Jennings, cum laude. Kelly Nicole Kingston, cum laude. Casey Ann Kopp. Molly Elizabeth Leisure. Ryland Zane Lujan, cum laude. Hanner Cole Maloney. Macy Alexandra Martinez, magna cum laude. Emily Renee Mize. Alexander Malcolm Nunnery. Justin D. Olin. Taylor Smith Renda. Gabriela Fernanda Reyes, cum laude. Lauren Delane Rivas, cum laude. Kaylee Nicole Robbins, cum laude. Lorenzo Salazar IV, summa cum laude. Haley Brianna Sandoval. Kimberlyn Schwartz, cum laude. Bailey Shea Shiplet. Carolyn Rianne Short. Austin Colby Smith. Ashton Lee Springfield. Brian Douglas Surratt. Brooke Elizabeth Sutherland. Baldeep Kaur Tahin. Hayden Taylor Teal. Claire Nicole Thorson. Meredith Suzanne Walker. Obi Austin Tomlin. Kelly Deanne Valdez. Danielle Lynn Voss. Madison Faye Weaver. Hope Caitlin Wetter. Autumn Cherie Whitehead. Jesse K. Wood. Hannah Michelle Woodfin. Abby Marie Wright.
We will now recognize the candidates receiving the baccalaureate degree in the Honors College.
The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Honors Arts and Letters. The banner bearer for the Honors College and receiving a Bachelor of Arts, magna cum laude and with highest honors, Grace J. Hugh. Graduating in Honors Arts and Letters, cum laude with highest honors, Lauren Elizabeth Campbell. Graduating in Honors Arts and Letters and a Bachelor of Arts in Spanish, magna cum laude and with highest honors, Vincent Adam Conte. Graduating in Honors Arts and Letters, magna cum laude and with highest honors from the Honors College, Kayla Danielle Cox. Graduating in Honors Arts and Letters, cum laude with highest honors, Paul Everett Dugan. Graduating in Honors Arts and Letters with a Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy, magna cum laude and with highest honors, Jarrett Allen Fullington. Graduating in Arts and Letters and with the honors from the Honors College, Benjamin T. Jackson.
Graduating in Arts and Letters, summa cum laude, and with highest honors from the Honors College, Janki Kandawal. Graduating in Honors, Arts and Letters, summa cum laude, and with highest honors from the Honors College, Max Elliott Schimmelfennig. Graduating in Arts and Letters, magna cum laude, with highest honors, Hannah Elizabeth Skillman. Graduating in Arts and Letters within the Honors College with highest honors, Andrew Travis Smith. Following student is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Environment and the Humanities. With a Bachelor of Arts degree in Environment and Humanities, a Bachelor of Arts degree in English, and a Bachelor of Arts degree in Psychology. Summa cum laude with highest honors from the Honors College, Elizabeth Faye Hash.
We will now recognize the candidates receiving the baccalaureate degree in the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources.
The banner bearer from the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Animal Science, Caitlin Michelle Littleton, summa cum laude with honors from the Honors College. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Landscape Architecture degree. Amos Efren Campos. Miranda Gail Cochran. Chelsea Michelle Lemons, cum laude. Jordan Taylor Martin, cum laude. Tanner Montgomery Mathis, cum laude. Tiger Morgan McKinley. Reagan Bernard Murkowski. Robert William Roberts. Daniel Philip Vaught. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in agribusiness. Jacob Cooper Byerly, cum laude. Ryan Joe DeWitt, magna cum laude. Seth D. Mahan, cum laude. Jacob Ryan Muhlstein, magna cum laude. Christopher Branson Schroeder. Aubrey Danae Cervantes, summa cum laude with honors from the Honors College. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in Agricultural and Applied Economics. Jared Michael Arp. Carson Bryce Barber. Brady Lane Boyd. Morgan Reese Boyer, cum laude. Hayden Luke Broadhurst, magna cum laude. Travis H. Burden. Dalton Link Croxton. Lee Eder Doring. Gentry Renee Driggers. Andrew Harrison Dunlap. Evan Mack Horn. Reed Edward Johnston. Also graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration with a major in General Business, Keith Allen Kalka, magna cum laude. Jordan West Keaton. Darius Martin Mabubi. Parker Scott McCollum. Kayla McMacken, cum laude. Brittany Nicole Myers. Tyler Wayne Nehus. Cassie Cassidy Michelle Nutt, magna cum laude. David Thompson Popwell. Chase Tyrell Segbor. Bradley Wayne Selby. James Austin Setterland. Trey Daniel Teeter, cum laude. Michael John Thomas. Taylor M. Turner, magna cum laude. Timothy Hayden Walter. Duncan Giles Welch. Holton Lane Westbrook, summa cum laude. Zachary Aaron Yates. Cameron Chase Young. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in Agricultural Communications. McKaylee Aaron Alexander, magna cum laude. Sarah Jane Baca. Taylor Nicole Bartek, cum laude. Grayson Michelle Daniel, summa cum laude with honors from the Honors College. Jenna Holt Day, magna cum laude. Kelsey Drew Jones. Haley Brianne Magnus. Alexa Mackenzie Major, magna cum laude. Ariana Adair Methvin. Caden Jeffrey Nelson. Taylor Renee Niemeyer. Haley Shea Planeke, cum laude. Maria Yasmin Ray. Lene Ann Runnels. Leslie Ann Elizabeth Saunders. Taylor Jake Shackelford. Jace O. Stoker. Nicole Dominique Terrell, magna cum laude. Madison Marie Ward. Brent Allen Wright. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in Animal Science. Victoria Michelle Andrews, summa cum laude with honors from the Honors College. Isabella Arredondo. Caleb Griffin Baumgardner, magna cum laude. Chelsea Glenn Boyd. Ayla John Brown, cum laude with honors from the Honors College. Lindsay Nicole Dre, magna cum laude. Anne-Marie Jean Ensley, magna cum laude. Marissa Suzanne Fisher. Cyan McKay Foster. Morgan Alexandra Garcia. Taylor Marshall George. Rami Alexandra Gibson, magna cum laude. Jacob Matthew Gresham, summa cum laude. Zachary Dane Grimsley, summa cum laude. Patrick Allen Hudson, cum laude. Rachel Elizabeth Hudson, cum laude. John Bradley Laxon. Kelsey Dion Lewis, magna cum laude. Sarah Danielle Leitner. Gretchen Lois Lochte, cum laude. Susanna Lynn Lyles, cum laude. Lauren Elise Martinez. Madison Lene McIntyre, magna cum laude. Robin Michelle Minter, cum laude. Brooks Ashburn Modasit. Matthew Lee Morris. Dylan Crawford Pettit. Megan Lee Phillips, summa cum laude with honors from the Honors College. Karina Kazada. Colby Allen Rediford. Courtney Michelle Reynolds. Lacey Ann Coyle Shepard. Darian Ruth Smith. Tamara Renee Smith. Justin Alexander Stewart. Eric Christopher Van Riet. Bridget Lee Van Weasel. Kirby Chase Vineyard. Jordan Taylor Vogel, cum laude. Kipti Teal Watt, magna cum laude. Jordan Taylor Whitley White. Kaylin Claudia Wright. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in Conservation Law Enforcement. Josue Hernandez. Mark Daniel Maloney. Carter Ethan Pruitt. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in Food Science. Chandler Brooke Davis. Sydney Kate Denny, magna cum laude with honors from the Honors College. Alan Jeffrey Munch. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in Interdisciplinary Agriculture. Travis Gray Bardsley. Patrick Montgomery Cox. John Tyler Drake, cum laude. Shelby Jacob Duncan. James William Edinburgh. Casey Lane Garcia. Mitchell Quentin Gregory. Keenan Scott Harmon. Matthew Irwin Harney. Amanda E. Molina. Reese Latham Morris. Catherine Lane Parrish. Hunter Cohen Parrott. Paxton Scott Pugh. Taylor Lee Roberts. Cody Brooks Robinson. Sonia Saavedra. Dakota Chance Watson, summa cum laude. Brazos Taylor Williams. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in Natural Resources Management. John Harmon Baker. Jonathan Truitt Caulfield. Lars Grant Coleman, cum laude with honors from the Honors College. Carly W. Covert. Caitlin Marie Danis, summa cum laude. Tyler Ruben Gonzalez. William Elijah Knox. Haley Emily Cecile Mannix, magna cum laude. Bryce Young McDonald. Cody Andre McIntyre. Jennifer Marissa Romero, summa cum laude. Christopher Matthew Chaborski. The following students are graduating with a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in Plant and Soil Science. Brady Paul Arthur, summa cum laude. Luke F. Johnston. Yates Sanford. Connor Dean Wilmot.
We will now recognize the candidates receiving the baccalaureate degrees in University Studies and Wind Energy.
Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Wind Energy, the banner bearer, Denton Douglas Shaw, summa cum laude. The following are graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in University Studies, Madison Ann Arbuckle Burns. Ashley Gail Bedillion. Christopher Anthony Bravo. Stephanie Susan Chang, magna cum laude. Jose Angel Cuellar. Lindsay Taylor Daniel. Paige Marie Fair. Avery Terrell Gilliam. Kyle Robert Grubb. Courtney Harris. Darren Ray Hedrick. Christopher Allen Hill. Jessica Linnell Jones. Jared Colton Castor. Casey Jordan King. Stuart Ian Kirby. Jonathan Clint Lancaster. Catherine Seeley Masterson. Caitlin Rebecca McKinley. Shandy McMullen Brooks, summa cum laude. Greg Anthony Mendoza. Heather Danelle Mendoza. Zachary Michael Moore. Haley Musto. Belinda K. Pace. Jill Lauren Peterson. Angel Rodriguez. Ty Rogers. Jessica Nicole Russell. Margarita Salgado, summa cum laude. Ryan Howard Shanks. Jacob Elliott Sparks. Joshua Morgan Stepp. Ashley Gabrielle Stoker. Christ Amore Tompkins. Kendall Elaine Tracta. Allison K. Vaughn, magna cum laude. Bradley Noble Watson. Annie Allen Webb. Cameron Mitchell Wright. following or graduating with a Bachelor of Science in University Studies, Krum Muhajiran Abdullah. Jonathan Christopher Adams. Emily Elizabeth Boyd. Colton Stewart Danforth. Clayton Hunter Doherty. Darnell Caitlin Hummel. Rafael Gerardo. Cody King Matthews. Vincent Richard Santini. Heather Nicole Springfield. Pablo Villa Martinez. The following are graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Wind Energy: Danielle Adriana Brody, cum laude. Adam Richard Britton. Aaron Michael Freeman. Adrian James Glenn. Shelby Malloy. Travis Stallworth Monk. Heather May Snyder. Sean Patrick Sullivan. Zachary Clark Taylor. Davis John Wick. Joshua Evan Williams. And the following is graduating with the Bachelor of Arts in Anthropology: Kennedy Ray Huckabee.
Please join me in applause once more for our graduates today.
The undergraduate students ranking highest academically on the basis of completed records will now be recognized. As I call your name, will you please stand and remain standing until all names have been read? From the College of Business Administration, Sarah Abbott, Stacy Bullock, Harrison Dedden, Nikita Deere, John Durrell, Aaron Gonzalez. From the College of Media and Communication, Colby Ward, Allison Terry, Brooke Bednars, and Lorenzo Salazar. From Honors College, Max Schifflin-Fingen. From the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources, Caitlin Littleton, Grayson Daniel, Holton Westbrook. From University Programs, Shandy McCullen Brooks. From Wind Energy, Denton Shaw. Please join me in congratulating the achievements of these honored graduates. Thank you. The Alumni Association extends congratulations to each of the May 2016 graduates and is particularly pleased to honor these highest-ranking students. A plaque from the association will be mailed to each of these highest-ranking students. We will now recognize graduates receiving their military commission. As I call your name, please rise and remain standing until all names have been read. Being commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Army, Stephanie Chang. Justin Ross. Being commissioned as a second lieutenant in the Army National Guard, George Bruner. Being commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Marine Corps, Sidney Riley. Being commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Air Force, Brooks Madisset. Please join me in congratulating these commissioned officers. Thank you. We also want to recognize those students receiving teacher's certification along with their degree. Will every student from every college receiving a teaching certificate please rise? Congratulations to these future educators. Thank you.
Today is Armed Forces Day. You may have noticed some of our graduates and faculty wearing camouflage stoles. The individuals wearing these stoles have served in the active duty in our armed forces. Would the graduates, faculty, and individuals in the audience who have served in the armed forces please stand so that we may recognize your service to our country. We've now come to the concluding moments of our ceremony. Graduates, congratulations on a job well done. Let me assure you that the entire Texas Tech community is proud of your achievements, as are your parents, families, and friends who are sharing it with you today. But as much as graduation is about you, the graduate, it's also about the people who helped you get here. It's not a journey you have taken alone. Your families and friends have been there beside you. I'd like to ask all members of the graduates' families to please stand so that your graduates may recognize you, and thank you. Thank you. During your time at Texas Tech, the faculty have done more than share their knowledge. They provided you tools for a successful future. Some have inspired you, and many have become mentors and friends. At this time, I'd like to ask all our faculty to please stand so that we may recognize your contributions to this day. To Chancellor Duncan and all the members of the Board of Regents, thank you for your vision and your guidance. And one final action before we conclude our ceremony, I officially appoint all of you ambassadors for Texas Tech. Your work as ambassadors for the university is important to our future success. We have faculty that are as good as any faculty in the country. We have students that are as good as any students in the country. As ambassadors, we need you to spread the word of the great things that are happening at Texas Tech. Know that Texas Tech will always be your home. Return to the campus and visit often, and when you do so, you will be welcome. To the class of May 2016, my heartfelt congratulations and best wishes for success. At this time, I'd like to invite everyone to stand and sing our alma mater. The words are located on your back cover or also on the ribbon screen. Ms. Sarah Baumgardner, who earned her degree earlier today, will be leading us. Parents and guests, please be seated for the recessional. Graduates can meet their families at the north end of the arena. Diplomas may be picked up at your college locations. Thank you for participating and being a part of the May 2016 Texas Tech Commencement.